In Edgewonk, one of the most helpful features is the trade management analytics. And here Edgewonk shows you immediately how your trade management approach is doing. Are you leaving money on the table by mismanaging your trades? Do you cut your winners too soon? Or are you good at letting winning trades run? And this is what you can see here. But how do you actually unlock this graph? And it's surprisingly simple. However, there are a few things and tips that we can give you for that on how to get the right data. So when you are entering a trade and you go to the advanced trade data, here's this OTP hit field. And you just have to answer a yes and no question. And the question is, did the price hit your original take profit order before it would have hit your stop loss? And we are really specifically talking about the initial stop loss order and the initial take profit order that you set when you entered the trade. If you're moving your stop and your target during the duration of the trade, that doesn't matter for the OTP hit field. It really only concerns the initial take profit and the initial stop loss. So let's take a look at a few trade examples and how this would have been tagged in Edgewonk. So here we can see we have our entry at the open of this candle, the stop loss is here and the take profit is here. So in this case, did the price hit the original take profit before it would have hit the stop loss? Clearly the answer to this is yes, because the price never made it to the stop loss. Another important thing here is that the OTP hit field is completely independent from your exit. So even if you exit your trade halfway here, you would still tick this with OTP hit yes, because the price would have hit the take profit before hitting the stop loss. And this is really important to remember. It is completely independent from your actual trade exit. The only thing that matters is where's your entry and did the price hit the take profit before it would have hit your stop loss. So let's take a look at this trade. You enter here a long trade, the stop loss is set here, the take profit is set here. Ask yourself, did price hit the original take profit before it would have hit the stop loss? Clearly the answer is no, because in this case the original take profit was never hit and the price hit the stop loss before it had the chance to reach the take profit. So in this example, OTP would have been ticked with no. And again, this is completely independent from your exit. So even if you exit your trade here, the price did not reach the original target here and the price would have reached the stop loss. Here another example, you enter a long trade here on the close of this candle, your target is set here, your stop loss is set here. The price did reach the target, but more importantly, the price would have first taken you out here with your stop loss run. So in this case, ask yourself, did the price reach the original take profit before it would have reached your stop loss? The answer is no, and this trade needs to be tagged with the no in Edgewonk because the price would have reached your stop loss first. Assuming we have a stop loss like this in place, the entry is unchanged, the take profit is unchanged, but if your initial stop loss was here, you would tick OTP with a yes, because the original take profit would have been hit before the price can reach the stop loss. In this case, the price clearly didn't reach the stop loss in this trade. And even if you exit the trade here for a loss at the worst possible point, still you would tick OTP in Edgewonk with a yes, because the OTP hit field is independent from the exit. Only the price path matters, not your actual exit. Let's take a look at a final example. So this is a short position. Your entry is here, stop loss is here, take profit is here. Right now you can see the price did not reach the take profit and the stop loss was also not reached. But going further and forwarding a little bit, what we can see is that the price did reach the stop loss here before the price target would have been hit. And even if you get out maybe here halfway into this trade, let's assume you get out here, you still have to follow up on the price action to get an accurate picture for the OTP hit field. And again, it's completely independent from your actual trade exit. And this is then how you can input the correct yes or no value in your Edgewonk trading journal to unlock the powerful trade management tool.